What is the right way of breaking up with someone? Not to break up with them. How can I not break up with them if they steal from me, they're abusive, they cheat on me? That's a different story. Now, if you believe in your heart, they're never going to change. And people sometimes they change with enough love. But if you believe they're never going to change, I'm not asking you to stay with them. But there is a way to break up with someone the right way. Now, the right way is not to blame them that you're leaving them because of their problem that they cannot get over. Because everybody has a problem they cannot get over, and nobody likes to be criticized for it, no matter how small it is. The right way of breaking up with someone is to sit with them intelligently and nicely and rationally, without any anger, without any rage, and tell them, this is not working out, and make sure they're not left thrown on the curb, that they have enough money to survive. For example, you share things with each other and you help them get on their feet a little bit, rather than leaving them in the cold, because at one point you loved that person and you cared about them. So it's like you cared about a little kitten or a cat and it grew. So does that mean now it's time, because you don't like that cat, because the cat goes outside or does weird stuff, that you will get rid of it? So if you want to get rid of someone, at least you make sure that the cat is in a safe place, in a shelter, in a foster home or something. You have to show your humanity when you break up with someone. Not just blame it on them and just cut them off like that. You got to do it gradually, slowly, so they're not shocked. Because if someone were to do it to you, you don't want to be shocked either. So you must feel the pain of others. You see that? So what I'm asking you to do is, I want you to go back to the time when you decided to want to be with that person. And now you don't want to be with that person because you believe because of their problem. So you made a bad judgment about that person, right? So what makes you think that if you go to another partner, you're not going to make a bad judgment either? So, and if you say, oh no, another partner will be better than this, no matter what, this one is the worst. Okay, but let me ask you something. If you find another partner, are you really believing that the other partner is making you feel better? Or you are changing? You are making yourself, because otherwise, if you give that credit to the other partner, that they made you happier, then what happens if the other partner leaves? Then you're destroyed again. You have to change from inside, regardless with what partner you are with, and that's what is going to create your happiness. You got to exercise, you got to feel good, and the change in your energy. People will decide to stay with you and reform or leave on their own without you having to kick them out. See, that way you don't have any guilt, you don't have any bad feelings about it, and you can stay friends with each other. See, I don't want you to become enemy with the person that you split with. But why do I say breaking up is a hard thing to do, and I don't recommend it? Because it's very hard on the body and the mind, extremely hard. You got someone's energy inside of you now, you see, because you were intermingled with them. So I want you to slowly, surely, if you don't want to be with them, slowly that energy would leave you. But the thing is, I want you to become stronger individual, happier, smarter. And that person who's with you, they're going to be forced to change when they see your energy changed. With the same energy that you have right now, they're not changing. That's why, see, you're putting all the blame on them, they're not changing. But in reality, a person is affected by their environment, and you are your environment. You are part of their environment. You are part of their environment. So by changing, they are going to change. And if they don't change, they're going to leave, because they're going to feel inferior or weak, and nobody wants to feel that way. So remember that. So empowering yourself is the key to change. If someone is an abuser, they're going to leave because they can't put up with it. This change, if they can't reform and become kick the habit, and you got to encourage them too. You can't just keep putting somebody down and expect them to be strong, So this is my recommendation to you, and I wish you the best, and things will work out as long as you keep working on yourself and empowering yourself with exercise and doing the right thing, doing positive things. And always remember this: leave your conscience clear. Don't hurt anybody at the end just because you loved them one time and now all of a sudden you hate them and they became your enemy. Don't follow that route. That's a destructive route. Don't use them as an excuse why you're leaving. Just say, I'm leaving because it's not working out, because I have issues too. Don't all put it on them. That's the mistake, because you want them to remember you with good memory, not horrible memory. Because if every time you go with a partner and they remember you with a horrible memory, how are you going to feel about that? Every time you're going to walk around, somebody look at you in a bad way, you're going to feel horrible about that. You may say, well, I don't care. Yes, you do. Your energy will get affected, even if you don't care. Your energy will get affected. You want to walk around with your head lift up, and people are proud of you, and people feel honored to be around you, and you will have a good reputation, and everybody would love you for that. Thank you very much. If you like this video, subscribe or follow me. Thank you so much.